I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything.
Hey guys, my name is Coinsola, but you can call me KJ. So today I've got something a little different for you. This is the Pixel 9, a phone that I have been using for the past couple of months, and it's time to stack it up against another Android giant, the Galaxy S24. Now, the reason I'm doing this video, it's very simple. Most of the coverage out there right now is of the bigger flagship models like the Pixel 9 Pro XL, the Galaxy S24 Ultra, or even the iPhone 16 Pro Max. But what about the smaller phones? The ones that actually fit into your pocket and your hand comfortably. Now, the Pixel 9 and the Galaxy S24 are two of the best compact Android phones on the market right now, but how do they compare? Which has the better camera, which is smoother, the software, and most important of all, the best value for your money? So let's dive into it. Starting off with the design, because honestly, design matters a whole lot. You look at it and you hold it every single day, so it just better feel right. Now, I've got the Pixel 9 here in porcelain white, and let me tell you, for one, this color, chef's kiss. It's hands down my favorite out of all the Pixel colors that came out this year. There's also Peony, the bright pink, which, no shade to people that love the color pink, is just a bit too much for me. But overall, I think Google did a good job offering a range of colors that feel fresh and exciting. Now, for those familiar with the Pixel 8, you'll feel right at home here. The back is still glass, keeping that glossy finish instead of a matte one like the Pixel 9 Pro XL or even the Pixel 9 Pro. And I think this is Google's way of differentiating the regular Pixels from the Pro versions. And protection-wise, I tend to go caseless most days, and the new square-shaped body makes it super easy to hold without getting that hand fatigue. The aluminum rails, the USB-C ports, and stereo speakers round it off, and actually Google did an awesome job on the speakers this year. It's loud, it has solid bass, no distortions. Big thumbs up for me. The Galaxy S24 though is a beauty in its own right. It has a clean, polished look, and I love that the camera lenses are symmetrically aligned down at the back. Plus, the matte finish hides a lot of fingerprint smudges a lot better than the Pixel 9. Now, here's my issue with the S24. The edges are very sharp, like uncomfortably sharp. Now, without the case, it's honestly annoying to use on a daily basis, especially if you're holding it for longer periods. I wish they had gone more of a softer edge or even considered titanium on the smaller phones. That would have made a world of difference. At the end of the day, design is just subjective, and I think both look amazing in their own rights. But for me, on a personal level, the Pixel's color options and overall feel take the edge in this round. Alright, moving to the display, and let's just say both phones brought their A game in this round. The Pixel 9 has a 6.3-inch OLED panel with a variable refresh rate that switches between 60 and 120 Hz. And the brightness, Google really leveled it up this time around. It goes up to 1800 nits with HDR and a peak brightness of 2700 nits, making it super easy to see even in direct sunlight. And for a compact phone, that is a big upgrade. Now, the Galaxy S24 is no slouch either. It's packing 2600 nits of peak brightness, which isn't far off from the Pixel. And in terms of real-world use under direct sunlight, both of these phones are fantastic. The Pixel's screen, though, has a little something extra in clarity and vibrance, but we're talking about subtle differences here. And they both come with fast, secure unlocking speeds thanks to the ultrasonic fingerprint sensor. Face unlock on the Pixel might be a bit tiny faster, but it's just barely noticeable. So which of this display is better for you? And honestly, they both bring their strengths. If you're into HDR content, then the Pixel is probably a better, brighter screen, but for everyday use, both are equally solid. So let's call this round a tie. And if you're finding this comparison useful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are gunning for 30,000 subs by the end of the year, so let's make it happen. Okay, so let's talk about the battery life, and the Pixel 9's battery is slightly bigger than last year, and I'm getting pretty solid results. On a heavy day, I get around 6 hours of screen time, and on lighter days, 8 hours or so. Now, this is just the beginning. My Pixel 8 started strong too, but over time, the battery wore down, so my fingers are crossed that this one will also hold up in the long run. And the Galaxy S24's battery is comparable, but it has been out for a longer period, so we know more about it and how it holds up over time. Strictly comparing the first few weeks of both phones, I think the Pixel 9 did a better job, but I'll be keeping an eye on both of these phones over the next couple of months until the Galaxy S25. But for now, the Pixel 9 will win this round when it comes to the battery. Now here's where it gets juicy, the software and the performance. Now the Pixel 9 runs on Google's Tensor G4 chip, which powers all the new AI features on the phone. While Tensor G4 might not match up to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 in sheer speed, I'm finding it that it holds up very well in my daily use. Apps open fast, animations are smooth, and with the 12 gigs of RAM, the Pixel 9 handles multitasking and heavy apps with ease. But the real magic is in its AI features. And even though the Pixel 9 has many AI features this time around, there are only a few that I use and I recommend, like circle to search, call screening, hold for me, and I think that's about it. Those are the ones that I feel the everyday consumer is going to use. And apart from that, Google is also promising 7 years of software updates, which Samsung has matched on the S24. Samsung has made strides with the AI, and it's so funny how most people aren't talking about it, but in my opinion, it's still playing catch up to Google. And while the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 brings raw power, it doesn't come on the same level of seamless AI integration as the Pixel. So for software innovation, I'll say the Pixel 9 will take this round. Okay, let's talk about the cameras. This one is going to be close. So the Pixel 9 has two lenses, a 50 megapixel wide angle lens and a 48 megapixel ultra wide, while the Galaxy S24 has three cameras, 50 megapixel wide angle lens, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens, which gives it a bit of an edge when it comes to versatility. Starting with the Pixel, Google's camera tech is all about natural colors and detail. For skin tones, the Pixel's real tone captures darker skin more accurately. Samsung's cameras tend to boost colors, which looks good, but it always isn't true to life. Daylight pictures on both phones are excellent, but the Pixel's processing feels more balanced and realistic. Now, if you're all about saturation, ready to post on the go, then Samsung might just be for you. But for video, the Pixel 9 maxes out at 4K with 10-bit HDR, which looks fantastic, while the Galaxy S24 can shoot up to 8K if you're into video editing. Okay, let's get real for a sec. Let's talk about pricing. The Pixel 9 starts at $799, and that is a $100 jump from last year, while the S24 has always been $799. Both offer a ton of value, but each has its strengths, and if you're looking for an Android experience that is smooth, loaded with AI features, and packed with bright detailed display, then the Pixel 9 is incredible. Also, this is the most important part, Black Friday is next month. It's a couple of weeks from now, so this might just be the best time to look for a Pixel 9. But if you're into the Samsung ecosystem, you love a bit of extra hardware with a better telephoto lens, or well, only one telephoto lens, and you want solid performance, then the S24 is a strong pick. Honestly, both of these phones are top contenders, and it's honestly down to your personal preference. I know you guys don't like to hear that, but are you Team Pixel or are you Team Galaxy? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and I'd like to hear what you think. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you haven't already, remember to subscribe. My name is KJ, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.